you. We've now come to the end of this farewell service. We'll now proceed to the graveside, and I'll just give a brief of the exit protocol. We'll start with the pallbearers coming in and wheeling out the late general, followed by the clergy, the family, His Excellency the President, the generals who are going to be part of what's happening by the graveside, and those who have been briefed to proceed, which includes immediate family. So kindly, just a reminder, we have very limited space, so let's honor that request. Again, the exit is the pallbearers as they wheel out the late general, will be followed by the clergy, the immediate family, His Excellency the President and the executive, followed by the generals. Thank you. Let's be upstanding, please. Let us be all upstanding. We'll start with the national anthem before we wheel the late general out. So, the national anthem. We'll have the clergy follow the casket, then followed by the immediate family, together with His Excellency the President, the First Lady, the Deputy President, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, the Speaker of the National Assembly, and all who had received a brief to proceed to the burial site for the final rites of the late General Francis Ogolla. As guided by my colleague, the body
of the general exits, followed by the clergy, the family, and His Excellency the President and the other dignitaries. As we proceed with the exit, allow me to announce that the visiting military generals are requested to go behind this podium. We have prepared lunch for you. The general we have prepared lunch for the following: the visiting generals from other foreign countries. We have prepared lunch for you just behind this podium. We've also prepared the same lunch for the CSS that may remain behind, the PSS that may remain behind, the military generals that may remain behind, other dignitaries, including the MPs. We have prepared a lunch for you just behind this podium. Other senior government leaders, the RC, the CC, are invited. Any other dignitaries present, we welcome you for lunch just behind this tent. As we allow the body of the late general to be taken home,
has led the country and indeed the family in marking the final honors for General Francis Ogolla, who died on Thursday. Well, from here, as you've seen, the military has marched with the body. They are headed to Moore Village, which is a few kilometers from where we are, for a private family ceremony to inter the remains of the general. And something else that will be happening is that we'll be having a 1 minute silence and also 19 gun salute, bearing in mind that the general did die in office and has been a decorated general for the last 1 year or so, since he was appointed as the general or as the CDF or the chief of Defence Forces. Glowing tributes. You've listened to some of the speeches right here by the head of state, but one key thing that the head of state has mentioned is that he will leave no stone unturned to ensure that the circumstances surrounding the accident that not only killed the general but 9 other senior military officials is actually we know exactly what happened. You leave no stone unturned to ensure we get behind what exactly transpired at Kaben when the chopper that were carrying the soldiers fell from the sky, crashing and killing the general together with his 9 colleagues. And as you've heard from the family, indeed, they have talked about even how people are responding to this. Let's wait for all the agencies that has been tasked to know exactly what transpired and avoid what we have seen in the social media in the last couple of days. From here, we are not able to go there, but our colleague is on standby in Moore Village, where we are expecting the closed family ceremony, that which will be the last one. And remember, the general had said that he would want to be buried without a casket. That is just to explain it, to exacerbate how the general and how simple his life was. From the tributes, including the head of state, said that even if he had another opportunity, he would indeed still want to work with General Ogolla, just to paint a picture of a man who was not only diligent and gallant as it worked, is somebody who knew exactly what he was doing. And the locals here have also eulogized him as one of the gallant and one of their own, a simple people, General, who always wanted to help. The church that he initiated and helped complete, that is in Kaben, has also already here in Nia has also been consecrated by the ACK Church. And